Hello and welcome to MANvent Day 3. In order to map your route through the Christmas apocalypse that we're about to go through, it can be helpful to look back and diagnose how things have gone in the past for you so you can use that intel to look ahead and start to consider things that might need to change or things you might need to watch out for over the Christmas period. So enjoy this video. This is an old video, Tools from the Shed, talking about life mapping. Enjoy.
Welcome to Tools from the Shed, episode 3. So this third tool is about reflection. Now, NLP practitioners do this kind of thing, and they do it really well in terms of behavior and emotional responses and stuff. In NLP, it's called timelining or the ladder, and there's all sorts of different names for it. In my work, I call it life mapping, because that kind of makes a bit more sense for me in my background. So, life mapping is basically about reflecting back. You remember in the previous video, you learned a lot about yourself and how you operate. Now the job is to kind of look back on life through that lens. So, life mapping can be done in so many different ways. I'm a bit creative, so I would prefer to do something like that, where I say, that was a happy time, that was a medium time, that was a bad time. And when? Well, let's just choose a few life events. There's one that was pretty good. Oh, but there was a bad experience over here. This period was alright. Actually, this was fantastic. And then something else happened over here that wasn't so great. So you're mapping out the sort of transition between these different events in life over time. Yeah? Life events. Could be a wedding. Could be, I don't know, a life event, you got fired, or could be a job where you were stuck in a rut. Could be an affair, who knows. Now these are all pretty obvious life events, but it could also just be different jobs. You could do this by year if you wanted to be a bit more iterative about it and score yourself year on year. That's what I do with mine, actually. So, and whatever else. This is some sort of success up here of some sort. So straight away you've got a bit of a sense of the ups and downs of life, so you're already getting a bit of perspective about where you've been. Then the important thing is to kind of look into these key events and say, what were the different combinations, what were all the different things that were going on, environmental, were there people around, was I working in a way that didn't suit my personality style and that's why I got fired, or over here, you know, what was so positive about this experience over here. It's important to look back at the positives as well as the negatives, but we learn a lot more from the negatives, don't we? So what this exercise allows you to do is, we are starting to identify here all these little opportunities. That's all we're doing at the moment. We're just diagnosing, we're just looking back and going, well, that worked really well, but that really didn't work. And actually, if I look at my personality style, for example, I now know why that doesn't work. So there's an opportunity to change something that will prevent this sort of thing potentially from happening in the future. So there you go. Tool number 3 is life map or life mapping. Really powerful exercise just to run through on your own reflectively, or maybe with your partner, and you'll start to learn and see an awful lot of the opportunities for the future to keep yourself healthy and safe, avoid stress, anxiety, depression and other mental illnesses, and get ahead of it.